And
Yeah.
have you had any moments like that for yourself that have really stood out for you?
Um, Definitely. I guess more locally, I would say. More locally. Definitely. I mean, I've definitely like talked to some people that have like said that, hey, your music's cool, but there's nothing better than, hey, your music saved my life. And that hits my heart a lot fucking harder, obviously,
Hmm.
because music saved my life, and creating music continues to save my life. Uh, so I guess shout out to my boy Will Shoemaker. He's been taking photos for us lately too, and I don't know. He mentioned One in the Chamber saving his life, and that is just it hits my heartstrings.
I can tell it does because even like your demeanor while talking about it, like you can tell it's a very warming thing that like means a lot to you. And yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Will. That's really cool. The photos I've seen are fucking stellar too. Like I'm guessing his
Yeah,
photos are
he's been
the
doing a
recent
good
ones.
job. And not a lot of people know that Will has autism too. So, and he's been conquering that and being right. We've been right there by his side, trying to help him along the way, and it's it's awesome to see.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that motherfucker. Yeah,
Fuck yeah. And spreading that love is, it's important. Like, I'm glad that we're getting to an era where we recognize it a lot more. It's weird how, I just watched a few breakdowns on it, but it's amazing how back in the mid 2000s when emo was a huge thing, we had a scene of people that were willing to talk about their feelings with each other, but they looked weird. So no one really gave them any attention and didn't really give what they were talking about any attention. And now we're in a generation now where we're looking back and being like, oh shit, no man, how are you doing? And actually
Yeah.
like having those conversations. And I think that means a lot more too, like actually verbalizing things, reaching out, shouting people out, doing all of that. And this leads really well into something PND asked. Caleb, do you spend a lot of effort trying to interact with your fans, or do you have more of a media person that responds on behalf of the band?
So I do most of the responding myself. We have a media person, which is my girlfriend. She does a lot of social media for us. She's kind of like my editor. So if I have interviews, she like written interviews. She edits them, and uh, then we all just kind of put in on the social media nowadays.
That's cool.
Finally, it was tough to get people to fucking listen, but we finally all put on social media nowadays. So it's gotten a lot easier. So
That's
back in the day,
something.
it was just me replying to everybody like fire thumbs over here.
That's some advice that I think every band should take, because I know every band usually has the one guy who begrudgingly goes, "Fine, I'll be the one to do it because nobody else wants to take the time to
Yeah,
do it." But if everyone involved actively takes part in that in some way, it makes the
it's
load so much
easier.
easier.
So much easier, so much lighter. And you don't realize that you yourself could be reaching a crowd that somebody else can't. Like, like I was trying to explain this to them. Like, you guys are guitarists. You guys claim guitar. Though I'm a guitarist, I don't claim guitar. So, vocal people are gonna flock to me because I'm the vocalist. People are gonna flock to you because you guys are the guitarist. Adam, they're gonna flock to you because you're the drummer. They want to see content from drumming. They want to see content from guitar. They want to see content of you drinking a fucking coffee in the middle of the morning. Like, it's stupid content, but people want to see the behind the scenes and what we're doing here.
Not only that, they want to see the different personalities behind the scenes too,
Yeah,
because you're not all
exactly.
one person.
Yeah, exactly. So
Um,
it's like, what can you do?
no,
If you're in a
it takes time.
band, that'd be my advice. If you're in a band, drop the fucking ego and just fucking do the social media shit. It's only gonna help you.
Straight up, guys, as
Straight up.
I've been at this for, oh God, I'm going to date myself, about 12 fucking years now. And I was the guy who begrudgingly started back in 2010 with everything, being like, I'm the most antisocial and most socially awkward out of all of us. Fine, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll learn. And just 12 years later, it's become even more relevant. It's become me and even more of the backbone of everything.
It's only going to become more relevant. You just got to stop ignoring it and just start doing it. That's the hardest part. Like even this new social media called Hive. I didn't want to, but I did. I got a new. I got just to keep promises handle.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
You put yourself everywhere you can, where you want to be able to reach people, and hey, one additional fan is an additional fan that can maybe tell someone else about you. Speaking of fans telling other fans about stuff, when can we expect more new music?
So definitely, most likely in January, we'll be releasing a song after like all the holidays. We're going under new management the first of the year, so it's kind of hard to plan anything until we actually like talk with our new management.
That's fair.
Speak with our new management. So we're kind of in this like gray chill zone right now where we're just kind of like chilling back, doing a little bit of writing and stuff. But if you guys are interested in new music, the new album should be out next year. I will say that.
Okay.
It'll definitely be out next year. I'm not letting that sit in my reserves for another year. That's for sure.
No.
Y'all need to hear this shit. Y'all need to hear this shit.
Oh, guys, he's hyped. He's hyped on it, so you know him. It's pretty tasty.
It's good. It's pretty good. I'm proud of it.
Hell yeah. You said new management, so you guys had, I'm guessing, previous management before this transitionary period.
So yeah, we had a manager. We were signed underneath Manifest Records for a little bit. After our first EP and a couple of our singles that we released, we signed under Manifest Records. We were released, I think, like 2-3 singles underneath them, but then the pandemic hit and they closed their door. The manager of them, Barry, he said he still wanted to manage us for free. So he managed us for a little bit for free there, and then it kind of got a little too much for him because we really wanted to start hustling, and then we wanted to take this full time.
Yeah.
So he suggested us a management firm that we would go under, and the management firm only takes people only takes a couple bands per year. Luckily, they decided to take us on. We signed a deal with them, and they'll be doing our management moving forward. So we're hoping to be touring full time.
Fuck yeah.
End of 2023.
Well, congratulations on that. That sounds really awesome. I'm always curious because, we're in this era where, the label has kind of, it's not a dirty word, but it seems to be the thing less shot for now. A lot of bands seem to be going DIY, trying to just hype themselves up until they can maybe gain enough traction to go a certain route. What are the things management really did for you that you didn't really, I guess, think about before having management as useful? Like, what were those things that weren't top of mind, but now they are, being like, I'm glad that's taken care of?
All of the booking, all of the freaking pitching, marketing, all that stuff. I'm hoping that this management takes over because I'm over it. It's like I can make stupid TikTok videos all day. I'm cool with that, and I can post how our songs are doing and whatnot. But actually like reaching out to people to get our songs on playlists and all that other stuff. I don't. That's beyond my pay grade.
Well, it's time consuming for you as well.
Super time consuming. I just don't have the time for it either.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. I want to just get to the point where we're playing music, touring, and recording music full time. That's just
music has the focus.
Been the dream. Yeah, that's the focus. We started our own LLC to keep ourselves protected. We're an LLC now too, so like I don't know. We did a lot this year. It's hard to pin it all that we did this year, but we're proud of what we did this year and ready to do more next year. More focused.
As you should be. I'm personally really stoked to see where you guys go. You're definitely one of the bands that always stays kind of top of mind for me that I've come across through this show, and as well, I think I originally heard of you through Bee Gees, like the original show.
Yeah.
But I remember
Smokeout.
Lizzie has been very, very much on the ball with submitting you guys whenever you come up, and I'm like, damn, these guys, they deliver. I'm really stoked. I know it's about the same level of BS as getting to California, but if you ever make it into the Canada, Western Canada area, should let us know. We'll try to get you a few shows. I'd advise against the winter. It's fucking cold.
No, fuck that, dude. I'm not touring in the winter unless it's south. Fuck that.
No, you don't want to deal with black ice on roads. It is not a good time.
No, we played a show in Illinois, and just that, I was like, oh my god, dude, I'm never doing this again. It's just too cold.
It's minus, we're Celsius here, but it's like minus 22 outside right now, and I'm just like, yeah, nope, glad I'm in my basement right now, nice and warm. Fuck the outside.
No, fuck that.
I'm
not doing that.
Nope, fuck that. Dang it, Bobby, I ain't going out there. No.
God damn it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. Aside from the new album, is there anything else that you're personally excited for in 2023 or in the near future?
Well, definitely, I'm excited to hopefully be touring full time in 2023. That'll be dope. Obviously, the new album. Yeah, I'm just excited to be back on the road and see some of our homies that we made this year. You know what I mean? I think the biggest thing I took away from this year is that, you once you make your friends at home, you got your friends at home. But once you start traveling, making friends other places, you know what I mean? You just want to get back and see those friends too, So it's like we got a family all the way across the U.S. right now. And
I can imagine it's a similar vibe
cool.
with the local band Smokeout Festival. I imagine it's a very similar vibe to. There's two. Well, actually, there's like four, but there's about three main festivals. Oh, actually, I'll just name all four because they're all in the same kind of block that happen this summer. There's Armstrong Metal Festival that happens in Armstrong, BC. Decimate Metal Festival in Calgary, Loud as Hell Festival in Drumheller, and then Alternative Waves, which is here in Medicine Hat. And we're all kind of within the same area. Armstrong's kind of it's further, it's the other province over, but all the bands kind of treat that as the heavy metal get together, the family reunion every year. If you make it to this festival, you're seeing everyone you haven't seen. You're finally getting some time to hang out and reacquaint yourself with everyone. And I love that kind of shit because it's just, I love it.
It's fucking awesome. Not only fans do you meet new friends, you meet new friends in music, you meet new friends that are fans, you meet new friends that are in bands, you meet
everything.
New friends that run sound, you meet new friends everywhere. It's creating a big family for yourself.
Hodgepodge of everything all at once.
Yeah.
I got one fun question for you, and then if no one in chat pops in with anything else, I'm gonna see if anything else comes to mind, but I think I've exhausted everything I got. Aside from this, if you were stranded on a desert island and you had an iPod that never lost battery but could only store 5 albums on it, what would those 5 albums be?
Okay. Well, obviously, I had to have my own music on there because I'm my own biggest fan. You know what I mean?
But if you don't like your own music,
gotta have a Promises album. Gotta have a Promises album on there. If not the second one too. The Flood of Mice and Men. The Hollow by Memphis Mayfire. Let's see what else.
I'll give you one extra one if you're going to put both Promises albums on.
Okay. Sweet. So we got the Flood, the Hollow,
The two Promises albums.
dude. This is too hard. There's too many good albums out there.
Right?
Because there's a couple albums that dropped this year that I'm like, damn, yo, I might want that one on there.
So
like, if we're going OG, if we're going like OG way back, like when Caleb first started listening to metalcore.
Yeah, bring back those nostalgic vibes. What brings those warm and fuzzies?
All right. We're gonna put the Flyleaf Cell title on there because that was on my iPod. That was already on my iPod. Oh shit! Now I'm thinking about what was on my iPod back.
What were my main
shit?
albums?
We got Linkin Park. We got Creed. We got freaking. We got Crossfade. I was one of those kids, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah! You know, if you want to get two birds stoned at once, you could do the collab album between Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
That's fair enough. That one was fire, honestly.
Dude, best collab of the 2000s, in my opinion.
Dude, people sleep on that, but that was definitely the best collab in like the mid 2000s.
Like, damn. Like, I'm still blown back. Go back to it every once in a while. Just be like, how do people not know about this shit? Like, what the fuck?
We came out to, which one was it? I think it was the Paper Cut Brush Your Shoulders Off cola mix. I think we came out to that one time.
Fuck yeah.
That was fire.
Okay. This will be my last one. This will be my last question because this goes into my whole, like, I'm a wrestling mark, so of course I'd ask this dumb question. You're a signed professional wrestler, and you are given the option to select your own theme music. What?
Mindplay. Promises Unsaid, yo.
Fuck yeah. There we go.
Every time I fucking hear that track, bro, it's like, yo, I can just see
especially
coming out to this track. That's my shit, bro. I got my boy, he goes by Elijah St. James, but he's a up-and-coming wrestler. He's been working at this Excite Wrestling that we have in town.
Okay.
They just got put on our local Fox 40 news and shit like that. Like, it's coming up. Like, it's been selling out and stuff. I mean, granted, it's still a small ring. It's like probably like 150, 200 cap room. But still, just to see local wrestling and shit like that, it's dope. Because I've been watching, I've been supporting wrestling since I was fucking 5, like we all have, obviously. You know what I mean?
See, now I could not edit this and take it in a whole new direction.
Yeah, but to have a buddy or even just a homie that actually does the wrestling and get you tickets, just like you get them tickets to your show, like cheaper and shit, like, I don't know, it's fire to me,
dude. That's so cool. I know. I definitely. I almost feel like at one point I'm gonna have to bring you on and maybe one or two other people and just have a fucking mark out live stream sometime because
let's do it.
Hell yeah. So stoked. If I ever
see how many combos we can get going.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If I ever end up in your area too, we might have to see if there's a live event and go hit that up because I don't know what it is, but the moment I find out someone's a wrestling fan too, it's like, well, I already liked you, but now I can nerd the fuck out with you.
Facts.
Oh fuck yeah, Caleb.
Yeah, have you watched any of the Dark Side of the Ring on Hulu?
All of it,
dude. Me too.
All of it.
Fucking amazing, all the way through.
The Benoit one made me tear up because I remember. Like,
same with the Owen Hart one too. That one hit my fucking heartstrings too.
There's so. I'm disappointed Dark Side of the Ring's done because I felt they did a lot of good in telling those stories. There's so much that
I feel like they could have even done more. They could have done, like, there's a couple wrestlers that come to my mind. I feel like they could have.
Well, I mean, Vince just
got
brought
up on the show. You know what I mean?
I mean, Vince just got fired about 5 months ago. There's so much content now that we can just go into. Oh man, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Caleb, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. I know it's getting late for you. It's getting close to 11:30.
Yeah. Close.
It's getting close. Is there anything else that you would want to plug, talk about, say? The floor is yours.
Shit. Shout out Lizzie.
Yeah.
I just want to shout you out. Shout out Lizzie.
Much love, Queen Lizzie.
I miss you, Queen.
See, Lizzie, everyone loves you.
Shout out the other local band, Smokeout crew. I know we ain't no like Patreons and stuff anymore because we're, piece of shit. But we'll be back. Don't worry, we'll be back.
It's a holiday season. Not everyone's wallet has the
Going under
capacity.
management. We're in a gray area. Don't hate us. We're not done.
BG's just in there. I see how it is.
We're just gearing up for the big boom. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lizzie's back. Like, no, shout out Caleb. It's like, that's what this entire episode is.
Shout out Lizzie. We'll go back and forth all night. I don't care.
All night. Yeah, dude, it's been awesome chatting with you. You have been a fantastic person to have on the show. I look forward to having you again, and I am very excited for what 2023 has your way. New album, new management. Excited and revigorated, ready to hit the road. I think you guys could do some damage next year.
We're ready to. We just got to take care of the van and trailer now. That's the next goal on the list.
Ye old
things kind of been falling apart with all this traveling that we've been doing, but we got it. We got
a fun little factory.
We lost a wheel well on our trailer the other day on the Illinois trip. So we had stuff in the back. We're gonna have to weld that back on.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, shit. On a positive note, I guess Queen Lizzie has a Promises song as her ringtone.
Yes, she does. She better have you Curing Nature as a ringtone. She hit me up a while ago. It's like, can you make me a ringtone for Curing Nature? I was like, how did I make a ringtone?
Dude,
I'll make it 6.
Here you go. Make it, switch it around. Have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun.
Well, where can we find you? Where can we find Promises Unsaid? Where should we go?
You can find Promises Unsaid at Promises Unsaid on any platform. I'm talking Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, a bunch of other stuff like TikTok and stuff like that. I can't name them all. There's too many nowadays.
This man talks the tick.
Social medias.
This man talks
the tick. You look us up anywhere. Google, Amazon, you can find us if you just search at Promises Unsaid. If you search at Caleb Unsaid, that's my socials.
Well, you know what you guys got to do. If you haven't already, you're gonna go to all those socials. You're gonna hit that follow button. You're gonna go to the Spotify. You're gonna find Promises Unsaid. Again, you're gonna hit that follow button. Maybe add a few songs into your playlist, and then if you're feeling extra spicy, you're gonna go message Caleb a big old thumbs up just to be like, hey man, you're fucking awesome. Now,
fucking tell me how much I suck. I like all feedback.
I mean, if you guys want to do that, I'm going to send positive reinforcement out there. If they twist it, it wasn't me.
Positive's better. Yes, I must say, positive's better. But I'll take all criticism.
Hell yeah. Well,
Thanks,
I think it's time to play you off with your theme music. Because, if you're going to pick Mind Play as your wrestler theme, I think it's only appropriate that we end off our little interview with this. If you want to stick around and hear it, I'll do a little screen share with you. Love to have you just vibing with the track. You should see a little window popping up on your window.
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect. See it. Here we go. change my screen here.
Listen up, I make it plain to see. With so much vacancy, there's no control of who I let in. The parts that ache in me, I push them dangerously. No one can heal my wounds with just them. Make me say I'm sorry when I'm done. I'm the one.
This match is scheduled for one fall.
In this corner, in the red trunks, Caleb Unsaid!
I'm telling you, it works too well.
It does. Oh, wait, now we got the turnbuckle pose.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Also, I gotta say, I know I didn't get to say it during the interview. This video is fucking magnificent. You guys did a wicked job.
This is my boy fucking Eric killing it, dude. He has put so much time, energy, and effort into his craft. It's just awesome to see him grow. Because he did vestigial structures too, and you can tell just quality difference from vestigial structures to growing pains to mind play. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, and I'm a huge sucker for the one shot, even if it's not actually one singular shot, but it's just strategically cut in certain ways. But the way this entire thing paces, like the amount of thought and effort that is put into the placement of every individual and every camera move.
Yeah, but you know, this was all shot like one take, like all the way, one continuous take. It took us all night to do. It took us probably, I think we started at like 1 o'clock, and then we didn't get it done until 1 in the morning. So we spent like 12 hours on that shoot.
Fuck. Mad respect on that, because the dedication it takes to go through that, because guarantee it was multiple attempts before you got that one perfect take, right?
Yeah, multiple. Lots of them. And it sucked, because like one take, it was perfect all the way through to this part, all the way through to this part. I get into this room right here. I turn the corner right here. The light's fucking out.
Oh!
We had to fucking stop it. So we had to stop. Start it all over again.
Oh, and like you're
Until
not
we finally
static.
got this stage.
You're not stock. You're really static too with all your movements, and you maybe not like watching it may not think like it's a lot, but if you're like you're doing this multiple times, making the steps work, like that's mentally and physically exhausting because you're really selling the performance
It's
at
like,
the same time.
Yeah, because you gotta get it done. You like when you know when you want a one take video, you know you have to get it done. You have to get it done to the best of your ability.
Actually, you can see the look of
having
exhaustion.
Having to take it over and over again. Like that's a real look of exhaustion right there. That's
It's
not
like,
just staged, yo.
Oh, did we get
like I'm fucking tired. This is 1 in the morning now. And we're like, fuck, dude.
Just the whole, I think we did it. I don't want to do it again. Just sit here and 30 seconds after they say cut, you're like, no, gotta be sure. Nope. Okay, we are good? All right, okay, cool. Thank God.
Yeah, thank fucking God.
We
did it!
We did it!
Yeah! Let's get the fuck out of here!
Oh.
Then we had to tear everything down. Because you don't realize, like, all the lights change. All of the lights are changing in this video on time because we got Jaden's girlfriend behind the scenes controlling the lights, listening to what's playing in the show.
Yeah.
There's so much that went into this video. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I kind of take it for granted sometimes, honestly.
It's
looking back on it, it's a lot of work.
Work of art is the best way to put it with all the work that's put in. I had one question brought up in regard to the video, and then I'll let you go. But someone brought up where? Hope it didn't get buried. There it is. So was this like filmed in a serial killer museum or something? Like Amityville, something murdery, Lizzie says.
So it's called the Bundy Museum. It's actually not Ted Bundy.
Oh, it's Al Bundy.
It's just a museum. I don't know the actual history of the house, but they have like this Twilight Zone museum area. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little museum. It goes up 3 stories. We were gonna take it up 3 stories, but we're like, holy fuck, we don't got the lights.
That's too much, especially with the single shot. That's a lot of.
Exactly. A lot.
That
Trying to
is a
get
lot.
Your whole crew up 3 flights of stairs instead of just 2.
Yeah, that's a bit easier. That is a bit easier. Look, Caleb, I'm not gonna lie. I am horrible at ending my interviews. That is the one thing that I will always admit. It's just like any video call. You know, me and my bud.
Yeah, me too, man. It's okay. once we get rolling and stuff, get the juices rolling, and
yeah,
it's like shit. I can sit here and talk forever now.
Exactly. Once again, though, I do want to thank you for being on the show. Once the album drops and you make before the album drops, when you're able to start making announcements and actually talk a bit more about new stuff, I'd love to have you on the show again. For sure,
definitely. Once we have more to bring to the table, I'll definitely hop back up in here and we'll bring the juice.
Yeah, the juice, everyone. It's gonna bring it. But once again, everyone, Caleb of Promises Unsaid. That's right, you get them sound effects, them air horns. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Much love. Caleb is awesome. Seems like such a cool dude. I really enjoy having people like him on the show. Like I said, I'm bloody horrible with ending my interviews sometimes. It's just